Welcome back to Cooking Vegan with Johanny. Today I'm just eating some fruit. I'm having some papaya, grapes. These are seeded grapes. And then I had some kiwi, strawberry, and some tamarind. That's how I'm looking. And then to drink, I have coconut water. So I'm gonna start with the strawberry. I'm fruit fasting today. Thank you, Rational Minds. This is so good. Hey, Jay. Look how red it is. These are tamarind, but I remove the skin and stuff. Exotic exotic fruit will be fruit that you can't find in certain places. So the tamarind sometimes it's hard to find, and the papaya. Everything else, or in the seeded grapes too. But the kiwi and the strawberry, you can find that at any grocery store. But just fruits that you it's hard to find, that would be considered exotic. Where do I live? I live in Florida. These are tamarind. I already took the skin and stuff off, like the little thing, so it's like ready to eat. Someone said it looks really good. Thank you. I'm in Florida. You have a yard full of papayas? Let me get some. Let me get some. Today I'm gonna eat. I don't. I don't chew it, but I swallow the papaya seeds. So yeah, I'm gonna take a spoon of it. Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna take some. I only do a spoon of it, like 1 spoon of it. I don't take too much of that. But if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna like swallow the seeds, I will recommend maybe 2 times a week. Don't do it too much. Look at that tamarind. This is tamarind. I got tamarind, some strawberries, kiwi, some seeded grapes, and then papaya. Hey Zoe. I think it just depends on the papaya because some are sweeter than others. And this is tamarind. Thank you. Is it RFN? Oh, there's a seed. This is how the seed of the tamarind looks. And the brown one, it tastes kind of like candy. It's like sweet and sour. The tamarind. Kind of like, I don't want to say a chewy candy because it's not chewy like that, but it's soft. They make tamarind candy. I don't know. I don't know. It has its own unique taste to it. Have you ever had Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Um, have you ever had Mexican candy? They usually have tamarind in it. You wish you had some fruit right now? Here you go. Take a bite. Ah, ah. Yeah, the ones like chamoy and tamarind. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of them have tamarind in it. Some of the Mexican candy. And then they have candy that's like, but you can also make tamarind juice with this. Like you take the pulp and you put it with some water and a little bit of lime. You make tamarind juice. And tamarind, sometimes Whole Foods carry it. Um, an Asian market. Mm, and I've seen Publix have it sometimes too. So Publix, Whole Foods, and what did I say? An Asian market to find the tamarind. I'm on a I'm on a 2 week diet, and I've been eating salads for the last 3 days. So I said today I'm just fruit fasting. This is all I ate today. I had literally a mango this morning and that's it. Mm, no, I had an apple too. I had an apple today. My top three fruit is mango, peaches, and pineapple. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in Florida. My favorite fruit is mango, peaches, and pineapple. Mm-hmm. This is tamarind. Tamarind. You know I laughed at your comment. Somebody said that's what's up. You're living a good life. Thank you. It's important to eat fruit. They have a lot of tamarind in Jamaica. Send some over. They probably taste even better, huh? Hi. Hi, Mia. Hi, Crystal. Someone said tamarind cleans you out. Yeah, all fruits. Hmm. This one is tamarind. Is it sour? Yes, it's sweet and sour. It's both. I love sour stuff. And so I like the yellow mangoes because they're like sweet and sour. That's actually the fruit I had this morning was a yellow mango. Where I get my fruit from? I got the papaya from Sprouts. The tamarind from an Asian market. Strawberries from Publix. Grapes from Sprouts because these are seeded, and I can only get them at Sprouts. And then the kiwi. Where did I get the kiwi from? Because I bought it a couple days ago. They wasn't ripe. They just gotten softer. Yes, I eat the skin. Mmm. You put lime in the papaya? That sounds good. I might have to try that. You never had kiwi before? They're good. They're also like sweet and sour. My grandmother used to tell me, eat the skin. It has nutrients in it. So I just started eating the skin of the kiwi. Someone said, are you a vegetarian? I'm vegan. Yeah, it's not bad. Mm-mm. My tongue get itchy, no. You need some fruit? I gotta eat fruit every day. It's like I have to taste. I just when I'm snacking all day, I'm eating fruit. Someone said you don't have to eat the skin. The skin got nutrients. Listen, I'm gonna get all my nutrients. Someone said eat the papaya. I'm gonna eat it in a minute. In just a minute, because I'm gonna eat some of the seeds. So these are seeded. Mm-hmm. These are seeded grapes. I love peaches too. I can't wait till I get some good ones. I need to go to like South Carolina or something. They have the best peaches in South Carolina when they are in season. You don't like coconut? I love coconut water and coconut, but I love to drink it because it tastes really really good and it has a lot of electrolytes, which you need. You need a lot of electrolytes. Well, I'm gonna swallow the I'm gonna swallow it. I'm not gonna eat it because it actually tastes nasty when you chew on it. But if you take this the seeds, it'll clean you out and it removes any parasites inside your body. The You don't eat the coconut shell, but you will eat the flesh and the inside. So you drink the water and then you eat the coconut inside the like the inside of the coconut. What's the big fruit? This one is a papaya. Mm-hmm. Facts. Someone said I love strawberries. Yeah, they're so good. I'm usually getting some really bad ones, but lately they've been having some really nice red ones. So I've been eating them more lately. These are tamarind. Mmm. I'm gonna need to try that. Someone said I can boil the papaya seeds and have it as tea. Does it taste nasty? Someone said, why are you eating that much fruit? Because I'm fruit fasting and this is what I'm having for dinner. I didn't eat anything today, so I'm eating fruit. Mm-hmm. Definitely, they've been having some horrible strawberries. They wasn't even red like this. They were white. But now I've been finding some good ones. It just made me want some raw tamarind. It's so good. What I want some is some tamarindo juice. Jugo de tamarindo. Hey Emma, thank you. You have great skin. Is this a side effect of vegan living? Yes, definitely. I used to break out a lot. I still break out here and there, but I used to break out a lot when I used to have like processed foods and red meat. It used to break me out. That was one of the reasons why I started to change my diet, because I was like, if I can get rid of this acne, I'll do whatever. At that time, I said I'll do whatever. And I didn't know nothing about veganism. I just started removing certain things out of my diet. And then I came across when I was just eating lean, where I was just eating chicken, turkey, and fish, is when I came across like Dr. Sebi. And that's what kind of motivated me to go vegan. Then I did the pescatarian thing for like 3 months. And then I went vegan after that. When I was just, how big was that banana coffee cake? How big is the banana coffee cake? The one that I sell? The one I sell on my website? It's like about this big. Somebody said I want to eat with you. You're eating with me right now. Thank you, Mia. How much fruit do you eat for your diet? Um, a lot of fruit. When every time I'm hungry, like feeling a little hungry or I want to snack on something, I'm eating fruit. And then only when I'm fruit fasting is that I'm having even more fruit, but I eat a lot of fruit throughout the day. Yes, this is tamarind right here. Can you ship me one? So I sell my coffee cakes, my sugar cookies, chocolate chip cookies, and oatmeal cookies on my website. So if you want to make a order, it's dulceperfections.com. So go to the link on my bio. Have you ever tried passion fruit? Yes, I love passion fruit. Yes, I love passion fruit. And passion fruit juice tastes good too. He said no one's talking about your birthday. Is your birthday today? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, hey, happy birthday. But yeah, passion fruit. They were selling it as sprouts and they're not selling it anymore. I don't know why. I might have to like print out all the like fruits that are in season. So when they're in season, I'm buying them because I don't be knowing what fruit be in season or what not. And I just found out that lychee is in season in May or June. So I can't wait to get some lychee and some rambutan. How's the tamarind? It's sweet and sour. It's more on the sour side. Has some seeded grapes. Somebody said, you are from what country? The United States of America. And to the Republic. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but yeah, I'm Americana. I'm living in Florida. You got an iPhone 16 for your birthday? That's nice. Are you enjoying your birthday? My birthday was last month. Do I have it? Do I have the iPhone 16? Yes, I actually do. Yes, you guys, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. I know you guys waiting for this papaya, huh? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yeah, these are some big grapes because these are the seeded ones. These are the seeded grapes, which are hard to find, but I got it. Yeah, I think papaya is like, it's like a, you know, papaya is kind of like cantaloupe. They kind of like in the same category with some people just don't like it and some people do, you know? Me, I like cantaloupe, but it gotta be ripened. I like it sweet. Mm-hmm. These are the real grapes. Am I gonna eat all this fruit? Most likely. When you was a baby, you loved it. What you loved? What, the grapes? Tamarind. I don't know why I'm eating from here to. You guys don't want me to leave the papaya for last? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I don't eat the seedless grapes. I just buy the seeded one. Somebody said one time, if you keep eating seedless fruit, you're gonna turn seedless. If you know, you know. You know, if you know, you know what that means. Thank you. Mm. When you was a baby, you loved papaya. Somebody said, "What are you eating?" Tamarind, tamarindo, tamarind, and then I have strawberries, seeded grapes, kiwi, and papaya, and then I have some coconut water. Do you miss candy? Do I miss candy? Um, no, I actually don't. The only when I did eat candy, it was mostly chocolate. So I still can eat chocolate, but I would at one point I used to eat chocolate every day, but yeah, I stopped, and it's been a couple years, and it's rare when I have chocolate, and it's dark chocolate. If I do have chocolate, it's dark chocolate. Yeah, and I'll either make some chocolate chip cookies and eat those sometimes, or like I'll put the dark chocolate with like some strawberries or something. I see, you know. Someone said hello from Oakland, California. What's goody? I haven't visited California. I want to. And this is tamarind. Okay, I'm gonna take some of these seeds. Yeah, ready? Or should I wait? It's looking so pretty. By the way, I'm not eating all these seeds. Just a spoon of it. So I'm gonna swallow some of these. Not about that much. Okay. Excuse me. So about that much. You could do a little bit more. Just a spoon. Okay, ready? Hmm. That's it. That's it. Now I'm gonna take these out. I have another half in the fridge. So if I want more seeds this week, I'll eat it. I can feed a village with the seeds. Or the or you talking about my plate. Okay. You said I need to plant the other seeds. I live in an apartment, so where I'm gonna grow it at? When I get my house, a lot of you guys don't know this, but I used to have, before I sold my house, I used to have like a big grow where I was growing eggplant, cucumber, tomatoes. I was growing cherry tomatoes, Marzano tomatoes, steak tomatoes. Uh, what else was I growing? Okra, bell peppers. I tried to grow a watermelon, but it was like I only got one out of it because it wasn't in season anymore. It got cold too quick and it killed the plant. But I seen how it grows and it's like a whole bunch of little watermelons. They start off this little. So when I get back to that, I definitely want to grow all the things I eat. What the tamarind tastes like? The tamarind tastes like it tastes like kind of like kind of like a sour candy. Yeah, all the watermelons be like on one vine. And you have to keep like going like this to the vine to like, yeah, it's so cool how it grows. I also grew, I tried to grow like cabbage, broccoli, but it brings a lot of pest. The broccoli brings a lot of pest. So I think I only was able to harvest like one of them. Everything else basically died. The cabbage, the caterpillars ate all of the cabbage. So no, I only grew I did what's that? Zucchini. I had zucchini, okra, bell peppers, the hot peppers, tomatoes. Cause I did so much tomatoes. I had like three raised beds of just tomatoes. and then I had the eggplant, cucumbers. I had a lot of cucumbers. Then I had the cabbage. And then I had like a lot of like romaine lettuce, green leaf lettuce, kale. I did those too. Those grow beautifully. But yeah, I didn't have like melons. I think they were out of season at the time. I only tried to do the watermelon, and I was only able to harvest one. You grow collard greens? Did I get to? No, I didn't get to grow collard greens. Only placental kale and like a whole bunch of different lettuces. And then I did a whole bunch of herbs. I had did like basil. My basil plant got so huge. I didn't know what to do with all the basil, so I dried it up and made it into seasoning. I had thyme, all of that, cilantro, all of it. I can't wait to get back to that. It was it was super fun growing your own stuff. You just go to your backyard and grab the stuff you need. Mhm. Yeah, I do eat the papaya seeds. I just ate some. Do you like avocado? I love avocado. I actually bought 2 bags of avocados today because they will buy one get one 50% off. And I went ahead and just got a whole bunch. 2 bags of it. But I put them on the fridge. It'll last longer. When they're like hard, if you don't want them to ripen too fast, put them in the fridge. This papaya is super sweet. It tastes so good. What's in tahine? I've had like I've had like growing up I had like Mexican candy and I had like tahine in it and stuff. But is it like is tahine a certain seasoning or is it like a mixture? And you have to and I have to see if it contains anything else other than that because they be putting a lot of MSG and a lot of seasonings and stuff. You gotta be careful. Look, this is so ripe. It's so ripe. That look, how the heck did I get the skin? That was crazy. Ugh. Peekaboo, I see you. That is hilarious. I know, but I say no. I say no to MSG all the time. Or it can be having like the chamoy has red dye in it. So I don't do chamoy. Mm, 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 mm. It's so sweet. Really? Do you find that your food begins to spoil before you can eat everything? Um, no, because I literally buy, like, I go to the store like every 2 days, sometimes every day, because I like my stuff fresh. So like if I know what I'm gonna make, I get my vegetables and stuff fresh. Somebody said, "What are you eating?" This is papaya. It has some kiwi, some grapes, strawberry, and tamarind. Ooh. Somebody says that watermelon. No, it's papaya. Someone said thought on substitute meats. I do mushrooms. I don't do fake meat. I don't do tofu. So the only thing I do is mushrooms. My nose be running sometimes. What am I drinking? Coconut water. The papaya. I got it at Sprouts. Yes, I eat the skin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've done I have a recipe for the lion's mane steak on my YouTube channel. Um yes, I do lion's mane mushrooms, I do oyster mushrooms, king oyster mushrooms, baby bella mushrooms, portobello mushrooms. Um there's these other mushrooms that's called like chicken of the woods, or like what they, yeah, they like the chicken of the woods. They have another name for them, but I forgot. But those are good mushrooms too. Yeah. But I mostly do oyster mushrooms. That's my chicken replacement. I feel like it's the closest to it. The cherries from Walmart. I went the other day. I didn't see any cherries. Sometimes they be having some good cherries. Sometimes they don't. Oh no. Where did I buy the papaya? At Sprouts. The last time you had kiwi was in 1987. No way. You like fruit with fish sauce? No, I never had that. Are you boo pooing? What? Yes, Sprouts is where I got my seeded grapes and my papaya. Then the strawberries at Publix. These kiwis might have been from Walmart because they got the big pack. I think it was Walmart. I'm not sure. And the tamarind, I got I got the tamarind at Publix. Was the brown thing is tamarind. I was born here in America, but my family is Caribbean. Father Dominican, my mother's Puerto Rican. But I was born and raised here. I love pomegranates. I was actually supposed to have some today, but can you believe they were bad? Because I bought the ones from that come in a cup. So I wasn't able to eat it. But I was actually gonna eat some pomegranates with this. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's what I do. I do cooking videos on my YouTube channel. I cook vegan meals, everything vegan, plant-based, no dairy, no meat. You like cherries? I love cherries too. They're good. They're so good. I'm gonna actually make a cherry pie for someone that requested to make for them. Somebody that requests to have some cherry pie. So I'm actually gonna make it for them. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. But I'm not eating anything cooked. Last day will be the 24th. So I was doing it for 2 weeks. No cooked food for 2 weeks. And I'll be done on the 24th. I don't do impossible burgers either. I don't do fake meat. So I don't do the fake meat. I don't do tofu. I don't do anything with soy. So no muk beans, no soybeans, none of that. I'm in Florida. La Florita. Florida. Or La Florita. Whatever you want to call it. Tamarind. No hablo nada de inglés. Yo hablo español. Someone said, can you ship cherry pie to Trinidad? It's too far. It's too far to ship to Trinidad. Yes, everyone, please hit the like button. Hola Pedro, ¿cómo estás? Do I like those are eggplants, right? Yeah, I eat eggplants. I'm in Florida, La Florida. Somebody should sing a song. Not that kind of day. You gotta subscribe, and maybe one of these days you catch me singing. Am I a healthy eating person? For the most part, yes. There's sometimes I eat some comfort food, and sometimes I have some fried foods that I cook myself. But I try to do things as clean as possible when it comes to that. When it comes to when it comes to like fried foods and stuff, I fry my food in either grapeseed oil or avocado oil. Then if I do like any fry batter, I use spelt flour. So I still use clean ingredients when I'm doing it. You say you need rice and meat. Have you had black rice? Black rice is very nutritious, and I switch my white rice to black rice. Papaya. Take a bite. Uh, take a bite. Uh, Someone said healthy eating. Yes, always. That's still so funny that I made a hole on this papaya. Look how ripe it is. Look at that juice. Yeah, you gotta try black rice. It's really good. There's also wild rice, so that one is a little different. But the black rice is kind of like in texture. I think it's more like the white rice, um, but it's not. It's not what do you call it. It doesn't stick together like the white rice, and it's more nutritious. But it's really really good. You guys are always asking me about protein. You know, us vegans. Well, I can't talk for all vegans, but for me personally, um, I really don't believe in protein because you got to think about it. Gorillas, gorillas, how they get that strong and they don't eat meat. All they eat is fruits. fruits and veggies. So they don't need protein. Gorillas don't need protein. So why do we need protein? I think about it. What we need is vitamins and minerals, electrolytes. I know humans are not gorillas, but I'm saying gorillas don't eat meat. Every animal is different. Everyone is different. So we're not supposed to be eating meat. We don't even have the right, hey, we don't even have the right, like, we can't chew, you know? We don't have like what's it called? Those certain, so tell me why there's a lot of meat eaters that they eat all the meat. They eat the pork, the beef, the chicken, all of that. Tell me why they have health issues. Tell me why. Listen, every time I see someone eat pork, literally like 2 days later they're at the hospital. But they don't think it's the pork because it's 2 days later. But I'm like, you had pork, right? You had pork 2 days ago, right? Well, you can find protein. If you want to believe in protein, there's protein in avocados. You can find protein in plants, in nuts. It's not only in meat. So if you want to go by protein, nuts, mushrooms, all of that, avocado, protein for you right there. Yes. Yes, I'm vegan. Yes, lentil, beans, protein, and the beans and the lentils. Yes, definitely. Tofu. Some people say the tofu too, but I don't eat tofu. I'm on a fast. Well, I'm having no cooked food for 2 weeks. So I've been eating just veggies and fruit. That's why. But I have eaten yesterday I had a little bit of pistachios. No, I know. I'm saying I just haven't had any nuts today. I just been fruit fasting today. But yesterday I had some pistachios. What are the black stuff? This is tamarind. Tamarind. Yeah, me personally, I don't like tofu. And then I don't do any soy products. I'm just fruit fasting today. Yesterday I had greens, fruit, and everything. So just today. And when I do fruit fast sometimes, the most I do is 3 days. You said, but why vegan? I mean, mhm. When I started removing things out of my diet, I did not know anything about being vegan or anything. I was just removing certain things out of my diet because my skin was basically letting me know that something, either I was allergic to something or something was causing the acne. So when I stopped the red meat, my acne started to go away. Then I stopped the processed foods, my acne started to go away. And then I was eating lean where I was just eating chicken, turkey, and fish. When I say turkey, I was eating like lunch meat and stuff. I was buying a lot of lunch meat to make like sandwiches and stuff. And so I watched a documentary in regards to that. And it was saying how the lunch meat is not even real turkey and how bad it is for you and for your health. So I watched like a whole documentary on that, and I stopped eating the turkey, which was the lunch meat. I was eating chicken and fish. I came across Dr. Sebi, watching his videos, and then I cut the chicken. And when I cut the chicken, I cut the dairy, because he talked about how the dairy creates mucus in the body. So I stopped the dairy and I stopped the chicken. So I did the pescatarian thing for 3 months. And in those 3 months, the fish was like, when you stop eating certain things, your senses start getting stronger. So, like, literally, I was smelling the fish and it really, really smelled like fish. And it started to not smell too good. And I started getting tired of it. And every time I ate it, it was making me bloated. And so I said, you know what? Because I thought I was going to do the pescatarian thing for a while before I went vegan. Because at this point, when I did the pescatarian thing, that's when I actually was looking into veganism, and I was thinking like, oh, maybe I'll do that, but in the future. And so I did the pescatarian thing for 3 months, and then I just went vegan after that. And I've been vegan for almost 7 years. Yeah, I don't eat meat. I do mushrooms. So if I want to have fried chicken, I will do fried oyster mushrooms. And I promise you, it's good. It's not sad. It's once you know how to make things, it's easier. You've been vegan for 13 years? Wow. I've been vegan for almost 7 years. Almost. Like I'll be 7 years like in November. I think it was either late October or early November, around there. It's when I did the transition. But yeah, almost 7 years. Someone said I like your hair. Thank you. Someone said I also have a question. What's your question? Well, a lot of vegans have eaten meat. They wasn't always like vegan, you know. I think a lot of people think when you're vegan, they've been vegan their whole life, and that's not the case. Some people have been vegan a long time, but I mean, I haven't came across anyone that's vegan and been vegan their whole entire life. So when we're creating different meals, and we name it, I'm sorry, that's not even a word. We name it something that has to do with meat, is because we're trying to teach other people that eat meat and are trying to transition to eating either less meat or becoming vegan or even vegetarian, that they have options and what they can eat that will kind of simulate that, but in a healthy form. So, so a lot of times you'll see fried chicken and we're using oyster mushrooms. And it's because of that. It's because it will taste really close to it and it tastes really, really good. As much as you like that meal. Yeah, I think a lot of people just have, you know, they just think like that people, well, some vegans are like hard critics, and they, some of them do be doing a lot. They be doing too much. Um, I like to give people the choice, like, hey, this is what I do, and if you want to do this or you want to try this, is up to you. I don't I don't try to tell someone you have to have this diet, because you have to will that into existence. You have to make that, you have to make that choice. I can't make that choice for you. Your family can't make that choice for you. Nobody can but you. So that's something that starts here in the mind. You got to be mentally prepared for what you want and tell yourself, I can do this. But I'm just here to show you guys what I do and how I make my vegan meals, and to inspire other people that want to do it. You know, if you don't want to do it, you just don't watch me. It's not something, if this is not your lane, you know, you don't have to watch any of my videos. This is for people that want this, or want to, are curious to see, like, wow, you really can make a good meal, and it be 100% plant-based. Well, I eat everything and my health is fine, and I'm 70. Um, that's good. That's good for you. Me personally, I see um meat didn't do good for me. Like what I said, it's like every time I ate red meat or ate anything processed, um, or ate certain cheeses and stuff, it used to break me out. And that's the way my body removes toxins. Just like everybody's body is different, and someone can have clear skin and they have a whole bunch of health issues, but you can't tell because their skin looks like flawless. So it just depends on the person. For me, I had that issue where my body removed toxins through my skin. Someone said, every time I see you, you're always eating. I really don't, I really didn't even eat anything all day. Just, I ate a mango and an apple today, and then I just had this. And I'm kind of full. I thought I was going to eat it all. Somebody said, why did you turn vegan? You must have just came in, because I literally was just talking about it. But no, just nice and short and sweet, basically. I was just removing things out of my diet, watched documentaries, kept removing things out of my diet, went pescatarian, didn't work out for me, and went vegan. That's basically it. That's the story. But it was like, basically, I have 11 years without eating pork, 10 years without eating beef. Okay, so it was just me removing things out of my diet. I've been vegan for almost 7 years. So as as you know, I had a gap where I was just eating lean meat like chicken, turkey, and fish for like I did that like for like what like maybe 3 to 4 years, I think, where I was just eating chicken, turkey, and fish. So there was a point that I didn't even think that I didn't know nothing about veganism. It's just I came across it. Um, I started learning about it, and I started getting creative in the kitchen. And I said, you know what? I mentally put it in my mind that I was gonna become vegan, and then I did it. I had no health issues. Um, I'm 32. I just turned 32. Okay. I started changing my diet at 22 years old. 22 years old, I started removing things out of my diet. So I started early, so I never got to the point where I had health issues. But I did see a lot of my family members have health issues, people younger than me with health issues. I'm the only vegan in my family. Yeah, it's definitely a mind frame thing. Don't say that. Don't say that. Your mind is so powerful. And when you say you can't do something, it literally, you won't be able to. So you have to tell yourself, I could do it. And be strong minded. What do you wash your fruit and vegetables with? Um, I have a filter. I have a filter in my sink. I use this filter that I bought from Amazon. It's called Water Drop. And so I put my fruits. Before that, I used to use bottled water, but now I have a filter, so I use the filter, and then I just put some baking soda, and I let it sit in there for a little bit. Hello, Michael. How are you? You say you 70, right, Victor? Yeah, if you can start incorporating more vegetables, more fruits, you know, and start making healthier choices. It's as simple as changing simple things like from white rice to black rice, from white rice to quinoa, or you could do farro, um, kamut noodles, you know, chickpea noodles, changing certain things, you know. Stop frying your food in vegetable oil. Start using avocado oil or grapeseed oil. You could start making little changes, you know. But those little changes makes a difference, and they start adding up and adding up and adding up. Stop using that idolized salt and start using pink Himalayan salt or sea salt. Stop using soy sauce and start using coconut amino. So it's little changes, but it's still good, you know. You're still gonna get what you want, but it's little changes you're doing. Olive oil, you don't want to cook in high heats, but you can make your salad dressings. I make my salad dressings with olive oil. I drizzle some of my the olive oil in my food and stuff, but you don't want to cook in high heats with it. The high heat oils will be avocado oil, coconut oil, and grapeseed oil. Or you can even do sunflower oil. Maybe a little bit more of the tamarind. But yeah, different, definitely little changes. Um, Another thing I do is I use a lot of different seasonings, and each seasoning it's its own thing. So it's like basil, thyme, onion powder, garlic powder, pink Himalayan salt, black pepper. The ones that I do get like that are mixed, I get them at Whole Foods, and I make sure it's only those ingredients. It's not extra ingredients in it. You want to stay away from MSG. What's that other Goya seasonings? And Goya seasonings, adobo seasonings. Those all got MSG, red 40. You want to stay away from that. Okay, Victor, have a good night. Oh, that's so nice. I'm glad you found I'm glad you found my channel too. Hi. Are those flowers? Thank you. Do you guys have any other questions before I go? How do I cut the kiwi? So basically, I'm gonna give you a little trick. So let me see, does this one go together? Okay, so you see how it is? I just take the knife and cut it this way, this way, this way, this way, until you go all around. Then you kind of like go like this, and then you take it out, and then be like that. Did that help? Where to buy the tamarind? You can buy it at Publix, Whole Foods, sometimes carry it, and at an Asian market. It's impressive. No, I'm not at a restaurant. This is the building I live at. I just come out here to eat sometimes. What am I doing this weekend? Nothing much. Probably create some more videos. Um, yeah, nothing much. Maybe do something with the kids, you know. But I'm still on a diet. I'll be on a diet till the 24th. So, to the 24th, I'll be eating like this, like fruits and veggies. Hmm But you guys, I should be going live tomorrow. It's Easter Sunday. Is this Sunday? I don't know. What am I dieting for? I'm just giving my body a break from eating cooked food. So I said I would do it for 2 weeks, and I'm gonna be on my second week. So I'll be done with the diet on the 24th. Yeah, because I've been eating a lot of cooked foods, so just trying to stay away from it for a while. Just give my body a break to kind of detox. And I had gained some weight, so it's also helping me lose a little bit of weight. I had got a little bit up there. I was 100 well, it wasn't like really up there, but I was 138 pounds, and I'm always like around 130. And so I just got back down to 130 pounds. So, but I always do this. Like, I try to have like a balance where I'm eating, like, if I'm eating too much comfort foods, or, you know, not having too much cooked foods, I try to like do like a quick fast, or I do like, well, in January, the month of January, I did a 30 days of raw vegan for 30 days. Well, 31 days to be exact. And when I came back to cook foods, I said I would have like a balance where I will have some cooked foods and some, you know, raw foods, and have like a raw diet as well, and kind of have a balance. And when I came back to eating cooked foods, I really didn't have a balance. I was eating much more cooked foods. So I said, so that's why it was a point of this 2 weeks of not eating any cooked foods. So I can kind of like start over, because like anytime I mess up or I feel like I need to do better, I do something like this, and then I come back and do like it's like a do over. And I come back to like eating cooked foods, but then I'll do like 3 days cooked foods, 4 days non-cooked, you know, to kind of have a balance, because my weight fluctuate a lot. I go up and down in weight. If you look at some of my videos, you'll see a little bit of chunkiness in my face, and that's when I'm eating a lot of cooked foods. Cause I love pizza, so you see me eating a lot of pizza. But I put veggies in my pizza, and I try to do very clean, and I make my own dough out of spelt, so it be clean, but at the same time it still be pizza, you know. But you guys, I'm gonna be live tomorrow. Okay, I'll be live tomorrow. Probably gonna have like something to do with like a rap or something. Uh, or maybe I'll do some kelp noodles or something. I don't know. But I'll be live tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. All right. And I'll probably be posting a video tomorrow. I'll probably post a video tomorrow too. At what time? So I usually go live between 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. So around that time is usually when I go live, between 6 and 8. Because I try to not eat after 8. But since I was eating fruit, I didn't really care today. But I try to eat before 8 p.m. All right, you guys. Have a good night.
Bye bye.